Hey guys, we are going to be covering a new Chris Chan thing. This is some hindsight on an old drama that I've already talked about in the past. That drama being the Twitter lockdown stuff. So if you haven't seen that, then at the end of the video when this is archived, there will be a link for you to go watch that. So this is Chris Chan's views on that whole thing. This is a little epilogue to the whole Twitter lockdown stuff. If you hear booming in the background, can't fix it. There's a thunderstorm right now, and you guys know how much I love rain, but I'm not going to let the rain get me down. We are going to be reading this lovely thread, and then maybe tomorrow or later tonight, if I am mad enough to do so, we'll watch, we'll read more about Chris's opinions on Age of Consent. But let's start off with this one. Hey everyone, I had another awesome day in Quickville, because Chris thinks that he's in Quickville right now. He thinks that he has swapped places with Magi-chan and that he is in Quickville. My physical training. You don't do physical training, bullshit. My physical training with this body has greatly improved. I am getting more stronger and mentally able every moment. No, you're not getting more mentally able. You're getting more mentally disabled. Woo, what a rush. And I swear this does have something to do with it, he just takes a second. Anyway, Magi-chan has brought to my attention that there was indeed a misunderstanding that was behind some of those few analysts who had blocked me months ago. Cutting to the chase, so yeah, the likes of Lightning Bliss, Mad Munchkin, possibly even Jasper Pie among others, they all feared me. No, they didn't fear you. They feared the autist army that you command without even knowing how to control them. They were afraid I was going to have some sort of murderous or malicious intent or mindset in their direction, and I realized that also could be a misunderstood from the drawing I made of myself in Sonichu form on the active Red Spy duty while I was on the actual team in Coal Town with Dr. Wolf and others. Chris thinks that he is actually a part of a My Little Pony roleplay thing that some YouTubers do, where they put themselves into Team Fortress 2, and Chris, for some reason, thought that he was the secret Red Spy, and then when it turned out who was actually the Red Spy, Chris said that it was him, but they decided to replace him and get a new Red Spy. So Chris has made up in his own head that he was the Red Spy at some point. I don't know why. I guess he was just watching their fucking RP session on YouTube and decided that he wanted to be a part of that. But like most things, no one really cared and no one noticed that he thought that he was a part of it. Any of the people who actually worked on it. Let me find where I was at. The only thing on my mind at the time was being happy to be part of the team, for real. And I was feeling so excited and all fired up that, and yes, the respawn generator works there, so I got to work on my stealth movements and tactics with no long-term casualties. So Chris said that he went around getting murdered and went around murdering people, but it's okay. He gets to respawn and they get to respawn, so it's not actually murder. That mechanic makes sense in video games, but not so much if you're doing like an RP session or you think it's an actual world that you can live in, because respawning isn't a thing. Also, thank you, Haxaplax, for the $10 donation. I appreciate it. Thank you for actually using the super chats. I will actually be reading those when people bother to donate. So yeah, I am keeping an eye on the chat, multitasking. I'm really trying to do better on the streams. And in good teamwork and combat fun, but I digress. I reiterate, initially and fully, I have no conscious or subconscious intention on harming and hurting are the same thing, or anything malicious upon anyone. I would never have any intentions of hurting people. That I like. Okay, I was about to be like, you threatened people before, Chris, but he does hurt people that he likes. He just doesn't realize that he hurt them, because the things that he does ends up hurting them by chance, or someone who wants to fuck with Chris ends up hurting them or harassing them. People who are innocent and kind, people who have families. Okay, so if you don't have a family, fuck you. I'm like most of y'all who feel the same way, as in saving the combat work for self-defense and taking out those who have caused bunches of hurt on me or anyone else. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to say. I think he was trying to go innocent, but he just fucked it up and put an R. Kind, and those I care about. I have heart, and then he puts his little signia there. Anyhow, to Lightning Bliss, Mad Munchkin, Jasper Pie, Fiery Joker, Eloria, and Sega Sister, and anyone else who had a part of the reasons in blocking me about a year ago. Has it really been a year ago? Has it been a year ago? Are we at a year long? No, it was earlier this year, right? I don't think it was a year ago. There's no way it was a complete year ago yet. Chris is imagining. There's no way that it was a fucking year ago yet. Where did I deeply apologize for anything and everything that I may have said or done before that made you feel like seeing me as a malicious intent or the like. That is not me at all. Sometimes it's you. And I was able to show that to some of y'all over at BronyCon this weekend. This is when Chris was at BronyCon or was just getting back from BronyCon. And I didn't cover that because I don't like bronies, and I'm not going to cover that. I will not repeat myself on the matter ever again, and I promise to, okay, hold him to that, and I promise to not be all spammy and annoyance or whatever. I only pray that you all take my more recent actions, my own tweets and comments separate from my online haters and bullies, and what else in general. I pray you all at least consider and reevaluate and unblock me on Twitter. I thought they already unblocked you on Twitter. Did they block you again? Is this the beginning of a new Twitter lockdown saga? All of y'all have such strong hearts, souls, personalities, you're just blowing them off at this point. Each of you truly is nothing but awe-inspiring in all directions. Come on, Chris, get off your knees. There's no need to blow these people so hard. I get that you like them, but come on. I like you all as good people that you are, and I am a fan of all of your respected works and OCs. My intentions will always be kind and good, lies. My intentions will always be supportive, not true. My heart and soul are in the right place, okay, I'll give you that. And all of my chakras, really? Very much aligned. Okay, so I guess now he's getting into spiritual shit. Chakras, come on. And I pray the next time that we get the chance to meet up again at another pony convention, it won't be BronyCon because I'm pretty sure that's over now. It will be on mutual good vibes without any misconstrued fears of bad blood. I pray for y'all's health, safety, and being. Continue to do your best, all of you, and thank you. And then he puts his little signia too. And then he says, my mind is getting fatter and fatter. My body is getting fatter and fatter. Wait, why did he say that? Is that the fake one? Yeah, that's the fake Chris Chan. For those of you guys who don't know, there is a parody account going around, and it has almost the exact same name as Chris Chan. This is that account. Chris blocked it, and it got pretty pissy about that. How you can tell the difference between the two is that it'll be CPU, CWC, and then the O in Sonichu will be a 0. That's how you tell the two apart. This is the fake Chris Chan. My body is getting fatter and fatter, and now that's what I call a great improvement. Wahoo, my health is getting more weaker, and so is my mentally every movement. Wait, what? Mentally every movement? Okay, whatever. And then someone comments, that's our Chris Chan. So yeah, that's the fake Chris. If you see that account, that's not actually Chris. Be sure to read the descriptions of the accounts because there is a fake Chris running around that's almost identical. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. If you like it, hit the like button. If you really like it, share. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. The artwork for this thumbnail, it was done yet again by Merlot. I will have a link to her DeviantArt down in the description below when this is re-uploaded. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.